Zappa. My name's Devin. I will be your commentator for tonight. And I wish these guys good luck. Welcome to round 2 at Monza. With Monza. Um, just some admin out of the way quickly. And there we go. Yeah, welcome to Monza, like I said, with Monza. I think this should be these guys' last few races for this title as well for 2019, and then off to 2020 we go. Game should be out. Oh, and Heisenberg is not Heisenberg. That is COVID-19 pet off at Lismo 2. Just there we go. So 15 guys in for tonight. I must say I do not know. Oh shit! There goes my phone. I do not know much of these guys, so I'll be learning as I go along as well. They asked me in the week to do the comments for them, and I'm gladly stepping in. So let's see. Pole last year, Charles Leclerc 119.3. Let's see what these guys have. Riding on board with COVID Pat. I just wonder if any of the drivers could just let me know what the race conditions would be like. Just pop a message on the YouTube, in the chat function over there. Let me know what the weather's going to be doing in the race. Ooh, these guys going out on inters. Obviously, it's not too wet, but damp. Not ready for slicks quite yet, but also not ready for full wets. And like I said, pole position last year for Charles Leclerc was a 119. What did I say? 119.3. Don't think anybody is doing that in those conditions. Pardon me. So we've got a 132 up already. COVID pad. Setting up another lap time, I suppose. Probably invalid lap. He's on 133.2 by Titus. Riding on board with Team Tito 28.12. Navigated the Ascari quite nicely. Ascari is one of the trickiest sections of this track. Catches out everybody in the dry, so let's hope it doesn't catch out anybody in the wet. Tonight's Monza. Wednesday night, this coming Wednesday night would be Bahrain, if I'm not mistaken. So I suppose same time, same place. If you want to join these guys, if you want to get in touch with these guys, not sure. I should have probably asked. I know they are on Facebook, on the Zappa group, so if you want to get in touch with them, just look them up over there, and they will probably tell you what's what, if you want to get involved. So this is a 50% race, short qualifying. I know there are some leagues that do and run a little bit differently. I know there's one that does a 100% race on a Friday night. Um, this is a 50% race with a short quali, 18 minutes. So basically, get all your ducks in a row. Now, if you're new to Formula One, there are three quali sessions: Q1, Q2, and Q3. Q1 will eliminate the five slowest drivers, so from 15 all the way down to 20. Q2 gets a little bit more trickier. Q2 this also eliminates five of the slowest drivers, but those drivers that set the fastest time, they will go through. Obviously, the 10 will go through to Q3, but the tires that they set the fastest lap on, they will use that to start the race. And that's where strategy will come in. Papa Whiskey here with the outlap, but it's invalid. They will use that. Like I said, they will use that tires for the start of the race, and the strategy will play an important role. So the guys that are from 10th down to 20, this is something with real Formula 1. Oh, a spin there by oops. Ooh, front plate is still there. End plate is there. Nose is still there. Ooh, and he's got a little bit of an issue there. Uh, trying to get the car back onto the road. Oh, it's going to be an accident. Oh, my word. That's just unfortunate. 5 grid place penalty. Rejoining. I think that we would classify that as rejoining the track in a dangerous manner. I don't know if you guys remember last year. Sebastian Vettel spun at the Ascari. Didn't drive. Spun at the Ascari, joined the track dangerously, and ran into the spin car of Lance Stroll. So, and that was in the race. That wasn't even quali. So, yeah, joining if you do go off in the track, just be careful how you come back onto the track. It is very dangerous, obviously. Talking about the real F1 tracks, or the real F1. And F1 is back on this weekend, if I'm not mistaken, at Austria. I believe the guys were at Austria last on Wednesday. Yeah, I should have actually checked who won. I should have checked who won. I'll do a bit of driving on Wednesday night, guys. Um, Anybody there, any of the drivers that is watching, please let me know about weather. I'd like to know what the weather is going to be for the race, if it's going to be a dry race. Obviously, that will play an important role in strategy. So let's see. Five drivers yet to set the lap time. Don't forget, Ops has already has a 5 second, a 5 grid place penalty. So even if he does stay where he is currently, he would move down to 15th. So let's see what the guys are doing. I don't recall Monza being wet in any league race that I've either took part in or commentated on. It's always been dry. So this should really be interesting. Bongs goes second with a 131.9. It's 1.9 seconds off the pace, or 1.9. Thereabouts. Router and very closely there to Bongs with a 131.95. So who's out on the out lap? COVID Pat is on the hot lap. Let's see what he's going to be doing. And guys, please feel free, racers, spectators, feel free to have a go in the chat section of YouTube. I will be checking that, and I will try my best to answer any questions that you guys might have, and also to engage with you. Let's just get that out of the way. Yellow flag in sector 1. Wonder who that could be. Junaid going up to a Scotty in the McLaren. See what he can do. The Scotty is tricky at the best of times. Ooh, and touches the grass over there, runs a little bit wide. Oh, Scotty's difficult the best of times. You putting on a Formula 1 car in the rain through a Scotty, you're gonna have to know how to use your right foot. Ooh, and he goes 1:34.7. Looks like Titus. Nobody's got any answer for Titus at this moment when it comes to pure pace for Q1. Or for quali, sorry, short quali, I keep forgetting. Ooh, this could be. And he just gets off track. And a 1:36.6. The two Haas boys looks like they're giving each other a toe. Maybe not. Looks like they already. Oh, and one of the Haas guys spun. But he's on slicks. Is it time for slicks? Is the track rubbered in enough? Has it stopped raining? I wouldn't know. Like I said, I asked one of the guys in the race again, anybody that's got an update on track conditions or on race conditions, let me know. Just want to hear if everybody can hear me. So just give me 1 second, guys. Let me just make sure you guys can actually hear me on the stream. Yeah, so is it ready for slicks? I wouldn't know. I doubt it. I doubt it. Maybe these engineers told him something we don't know. Jeff has a wonderful habit of letting us know it might be dry in the next 5 minutes or so. But slicks at this time, I don't think it would work. Oh, 2 minutes left to go. Let's see if he can put in a decent lap. If it does dry up in the next 2 minutes, and he is on slicks, he would probably be setting one of the fastest times. But like I said, I don't think it is. He runs wide. I don't think it is dry enough. You can see a little bit of a dry line starting to form from a previous shot. So maybe let's just keep an eye on he's coming through Parabolica right now. Let's just keep an eye out on his lap times. Let's see what he does. Oh, and yeah, he runs wide. Couldn't get the braking mark. Couldn't get his braking mark. His braking marker properly over there. So that invalidates his lap. Oh, there is a Renault. I wonder who that is. Could be Bungs. He runs wide as well. That could be Bungs. Renault in the sand as you come from turn 1 and 2. From turn 2. Looks like a Renault without a wheel. So everybody set a time except Ops. Let's see if we can set. Oh, and Gizmo 2 nearly catches him out. But his lap is invalidated. I doubt he's going. Oh, he might still. He might get around to do another lap. I don't know if you guys remember last year's shambles at Monza. Everybody wanted to get a tow. Nobody wanted to go. And it led to a dismal Q3 from the guys. We're not seeing that thankfully tonight. Everybody's having a go at it. Let's keep an eye out. Oh, and he doesn't make it. Ay. Well, that 5 grid place penalty doesn't matter I suppose at this point in time. He is 15th. That's where he starts. So let's just run through the list quickly. Titus on a 130.3, Bongs on a 130.9, Rota with a 131.9, Dan with a 132 flat, Dump the 132.4, Papa Whiskey with a 132.8, Lucifer with a 134 flat, COVID Pet with a 134 flat as well. Nati 134.2, Spy Twin, suppose that Spy's Twin 0 to 0, 134.5, Junaid with a 134.7, Tinder with a 134.9. Didn't do too bad, I suppose, if it was an if he did those time on the slicks. Roman with 137.3, Colin with a 137.5. Just see if any of the guys actually landed up in. Oh my word! Landed up in the chat. Okay, so just waiting for these guys to come back around, so they can make the final preparations for the start of the race. Wow. Let's run through top 3. Titus, Bongi and Router. Titus with a 130. Bongs with a 131. And Router with a 131.9 as well. Obviously, if this is going to be a... I'm not entirely sure how it works when it comes to short quali. With the guys in the top 10 actually start on the tire that they set their fastest lap on. I'll let you know on Wednesday what that is. But if it is a dry race, everybody gets a set of fresh rubbers. So let's hope for a dry race. Oh, dry race it is. Just waiting for the guys to do the final preparations, fuel loads, tires. I think you can still set wings. I think you've got full autonomy on setup when it comes to wet versus dry. Okay, and I know no formation lap, so let's. Oh, the lights counted down already, and they are off. Oh, and a few guys bogged down on the line. Titus got off to a good start. I just want to put on a. Oh, and a dive bomb by Bungs pushes Titus wide, keeps his position, and the Red Bull's off. Ops made up. Ooh, 5 places already. Let's see what the guys do. Titus putting up a 16th gap already to Bungs. Ooh, Tonu's got a 5-second penalty. Ooh, I think that was an accident. Didn't see what happened there. Go back, just right on board with this fight for the first. Titus with nearly a second penalty. Oh, penalty, sorry. For a second gap to Bungs. Bungs got a 5-10 battle to Router. Router's got a 6-10 gap to Dan. Forward Pat is falling back a little bit. And Bungs is coming under fire from Router. Router's got the inside line coming into... And he's done it. Inside line coming into Parabolica. And Bungs ran wide. And Titus is running away with it now. 129. Ooh. Oh, and Bungs is coming back at Titus. Router's got the inside line into the first corner. Oh, and they collide. Eish. They both still got the nose in plates. Front wing is still intact by the looks of it from here. But these guys are making it easy for Titus to get away. Oh, and Router's coming under. Oh, and there was no way he should have been there. That was never going to work. And he's dropping back to. Just want to check on damage. Oh, he's got no end plate, so he's going to need to go into the pits for that. What I mean, Dan is chasing down Bungs. Nice exit on a Scotty from both of them. But they're letting Titus get away. The more they're battling, the further Titus is getting ahead. This is the closest battle on track at the moment. And Titus says the fastest lap of the 123.9. So the fastest lap last year was set by Lewis Hamilton with a 121.7. But the all-time fastest lap record around Monza is set by Rubens Barrichello with a 121 flat. So let's see, maybe one of these guys are able to do it tonight. There you go. I just lost sound for a minute. Z. Let's see. Closest battle still on track is between Dan and Bongs. Guys, I will be riding aboard with other battles on board, but for now this is the closest battle, so we'll stay with this action. Rota and Tindo's gonna be battling as well. I see there's a 5/10 gap between them. DRS is wide open with Dan, so Bong's got the inside line, but Dan made it look easy. I suppose these cars are all set to equal. Bong's got a 3-second penalty for cutting the track. Let's see what I know. Ooh, Papa Whiskey's in the pit for a nose change. Wonder what happened there. Inati, ooh, DRS wide open in the Alpha. Got the inside line. Tried to defend, thought better of it. And he moves up to 8th. Very well done. Let's see, will Dindo come back at him? Oh, he's got a... And Inati is just leaving him there. Leaving him behind. No gaps under a second at the moment. I see Jacques now is asking for the commentator's name. The name's Steven. Like I said, guys, please feel free to have a chat in the chat section. I will try to get all the questions and interact with you guys. See what's happening on track. Gaps are... Oh, covered pat and... Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, and there goes the front wing. Wait, front wing still intact. Some lag issues, I suppose, over there. His front wing still looks intact from that. Roman did a wonderful pass over there. The closest battle. Bong coming back at Dan, I think. Papa Whiskey's got a 3-second time penalty for cutting the corners. Yeah, the field. Titus has got a 4-second gap ahead, and looks like he's pulling away even further. Commanding for now. These guys are all sure. That is correct. Oh, COVID's in the... I think that was lag, unless he's went through a drive-through. I think that was lag on my side, where I saw him lose his front wing, and the next minute he had his front wing again. So that could have been just lag. But unless he's been into the pits to have his nose change. Oh, and he spins out. Oh, and lag again. I'm not sure if that is me, or if he actually is pressing reset. If there is a reset button. to get back onto track. Spy's got a 3-second penalty. I'm just checking through the comment section here as well, guys. I'm not sure what the league rules are, but I know in some you cannot reset your car once you spin. It will, especially if someone is close behind you, it will mess up the guy behind you's race. He will not see you reset, and you will drive into the back, or he will drive into the back of you, and it will have an issue with both your races. So might be something to have a look at. Like I said, I was asked to do this in the week, and I should have done more homework, and I will do better next time, I promise. Some love here for Rota. Rota is back 19 seconds. Let's see if he can catch up. Again, no real drive on board with the leader. He is in a good position. Dan clawing back some time. A lap or two ago it was 4.4 seconds, so Dan's clawing back some time on Titus. But no real close battles at the moment. Lap 8 out of 27 out of this 50% race. And I'm not sure if anybody can let me know, would there be rain again for this race, or is it going to stay dry? Once you're a spectator, you don't get the messages that Jeff actually sends you, so I have no idea. And gap coming down. Oh, Dan. Titus just increased that gap to Dan ever so slightly to 3.7 seconds. And there's a yellow flag in sector 2. Let's see what's happening there. Cover Pat just overtook Tindo. Papa Whiskey with another 3-second penalty. And falling back to covered Pat, gap is 3.6 seconds again. Just from, I would say, half a lap. See what else is happening around on track. Papa Whiskey is in the Ferrari running down, coming towards Parabolica. Ooh, and runs wide. Stay on your leader for now. And he is about to lap. Who is that? In the number 6 Ferrari. Papa Whiskey? Yes. So if anybody is watching this, ghosting feature is set on so that it does not affect the leader when it comes through. Obviously this so it doesn't affect the leaders when they come through. It's a nice feature, but it can also mess up someone's race. So I know some leagues run it, some leagues don't like it. I think it's all personal preference at this point in time. Let's just hope they made Codemasters, and I say Codemasters, made a better job at it for the next season. Yeah, Jacques. Like I said, They asked me. I think it was Stefan that asked me in the week to stream this race for the league. Yeah, I haven't done any F1 races for a while. You'd get me on the GT3 circuit these days. It's just I don't know. It's just so much. Personally, for me, it's just so much better racing. And especially now with the Assetto Corsa that came out on console this week, so that's probably where I'm going to spend most of my time with. Romance in the pit. Titus is just keeping that gap to Dan at 3.8 seconds, just under 4 seconds. Dan not letting Titus get away. No real close battles. So I'm gonna ask a contentious question. What do you guys think of, while there's no real close battles, Dan just put this, Spyro's up into second. What do you guys think of the new Williams livery? I mean, 2020, we haven't seen a race yet. If you were lucky enough to see the free practice, the practice up in Feb, you would know that Williams will had the rocket sponsor. And I quite like the new livery of the Williams. Yeah, Jacques, it's just a pity that we can't run any lobbies yet in Assetto Corsa. I've gotten into a competition server yesterday, and to use your words, it is very addictive, yes. Very close racing. Even with the AI has said brilliantly. It's definitely one to keep going, I suppose. See, Nati's got a little bit of a fight on his hands, just over a second to dump in, if I'm pronouncing it right. Tindo's also got a little bit of a trying to find some pace on COVID. 1.3 seconds. Nobody in DRS range. Pardon me. Lap 13 out of 27. I'm about halfway through this race. Just drive on board with your leader once again. He's very comfortable running on those mediums, very comfortable. Let's play around here with some of the settings. Let's just see what the gap is. The Bongs is about 10 seconds adrift of Titus at the moment, but I'm not sure. Let's check. Don't think he has stopped. Oh, okay. The only person that hasn't stopped yet is Spy. So I suppose the Titus actually came off much better in that. I mean, if you remember back a few laps back. Ooh, what happened there? I missed that. My word. I do apologize, guys. And Bonks is fight Bonks and it's coming back at Dan. Let's see. Ooh, into turn one. Ooh. Very well done there by Dan. Few laps back, Dan was actually 3 seconds adrift from Titus, unless I missed it, that Titus actually went to go pit early. There's a battle for second going on here. And Spy still needs to go and pit. Ooh, and Dan runs wide. Well, that's a lovely shot coming out of Ascari. Will Dan go? Oh, and Bongs runs wide. Papa with a 10-second penalty for corner cutting. But Dan's coming at, will probably have, he'll have DRS. Yes, there you go. Flap open. Will Spy go defensive? No, he thought about it. Does have the inside line, but Dan has made it so easy. Made it look so easy. Yeah, Jacques, going back to the old roots, I just hope that the team is still there next year. And we all know that they are a little bit of financial issues. So hopefully they'll be there next year. Oops, retired from the session. I hope it wasn't a virtual safety cars out. That they won't not be in the sport. I mean, we all know the history of Williams in the sport and how great they are. Ooh, and Papa hit out of Ascari. Ascari claims its victim. Anybody new to Formula 1 watching this? So the virtual safety car, what it does is it just tells you to lower your delta by a certain number, so you don't go too fast. Once the safety car is deployed, the safety car will bunch the field up together. It makes it a little bit more exciting for the restarts, but with safety cars breed safety cars. You could get an incident where the safety car releases the pack and on the turn one it has to come out again. Bong's coming back at Spy. Spy still needs to go pit, so I'm not sure if he's willing to fight this hard. Ooh, Tindo did a nice pass. Oh, he ran into the back of him and there goes an end plate. Ugh. Oh, Bong's got past. Ooh, and he runs wide and Spy will get... Ooh, and Ascari claims his next victim, Papa Whiskey, out of Ascari. Like I said earlier, Ascari is tricky even in the dry. Bongs runs a little bit wide out of Parabolica. And Spy goes into the pit. To see, he should come out in 5th. He should come out in 5th. Oh no, Rota is also pitting, so he stays 4th. That worked out quite well for him. Worked out very well for him, I suppose. But did he leave it too late? What do you guys think? We haven't spent much time on the leader. The leader's 10 seconds ahead up the road from Dan. I suppose the only 10 laps left to go. The only way he can lose a 3-second penalty, the only way he can lose this, and I really hope this is not commentator's curse, is if he loses the rear coming out of Lismo 2, Lismo 1 or 2, or Scotty. Those are usually the main culprits. Parabolic, not so much. I've seen 1 or 2 guys lose it in Parabolic in other leagues, but it's mostly a Scotty. Dan with a 3-second penalty for cutting a corner. Ten guys left on track. Wonder this. I know of 2 guys at a Scotty just by riding a board. Two guys that a Scotty caught out. Let's just hope Scotty doesn't catch out anybody else. If you think it's tricky in the F1 car, the F1 car's got massive amounts of downforce. Try it in a GT3 car, guys. Let me know. GT3 car doesn't go as fast, or even a GTE car. Or let me know how that goes. If anybody has done it previously, let me know. I'd like to hear from you guys. Let's see, again, no real battles. Dan's got a 11-second deficit to Titus. Who's got a 4-second gap to Bongs. Spy is 22 seconds adrift. So for now, the top 3, the podium positions look set. But yeah, 6 laps to go. I think Bongs is trying very hard. The gap now under 4 seconds to catch Dan. Oh, and that's not going to help his scores. Added nearly a second and a half. The horse looks like it's catching up to the Alpha. It's a gap 2.6 seconds. 2.8 seconds. Turn 1 is usually adds a couple of tenths till everything settles out. Ooh, but the horse is catching up very quickly right now. I think that horse should be running one wing in front, because he caught up very quickly from the outs of Lismo 2. That slipstream obviously helping a lot. Under a second now, so he should be getting DRS. Alpha go defensive. Oh, and he goes. Oh, some lag over there. Alpha looked like he went defensive. Then I saw some lag. Ooh, some more lag. Not sure if it's me, guys. On the grass. Let me know if any of the drivers, if you can multitask, let me know if there's any lag on track. Now that gap now back to 1.6 seconds. Just want to unless no, yeah, I made a little bit of a mistake coming out of Gilbert Patrick tire from the session. What happened there? Another virtual safety car. Ooh, that looks like it came out of Lismo 1. That looked like it was out of Lismo 1. Common problem areas on the track, like I said earlier, is Lismo 1, Lismo 2, Ascari, and not as much, but Parabolica. Oh, and virtual safety car is ended. Let's see, did Tindo actually get a... Did it benefit him? I don't think so. Back to 2-second gap. Router's got a 2-second gap to make up to Spy. Titus is increasing his gap. The gap came down quite nicely. 1.7 seconds now to Spy. Let's see. Last 5 laps of the race. Titus with another 3-second penalty. One thing these guys should remember on track: don't push too hard, especially when the lead. You can throw the race away with penalties. You can get over the line first, but at the end of the day, if your penalties add up, if you guys just excuse me for 1 second, let's just see what he has in terms of penalties. Let's just check quickly. Warning, so it's a 3, so he's got 6-second penalty. Dan's got, okay, never mind. Dan's got a few. See, 4 laps to go. Will Router dive to the inside? Yes, he does, but Spy cuts across. Bongs with a 3-second penalty. Flag in sector 2. Someone off coming out of the second chicane. Yes, slow car, second chicane just before Lismo 1. Router's got a 3-second penalty. But let's see, Will coming out of Lismo 1. Out it quite nicely. Lismo 2 geared down. They go. Ooh. Theory is wide open. Will he get to the braking point first? There is a little. Oh, very well done. My braking marker used to be the little board. A little red board on the right hand side of the track, and I use that as my braking marker. Obviously everybody got their own little braking marker, and Spy is coming back at him, cutting in. Ooh. Thought about going on the inside, and then back off. Bonks in the pit. Bonks in the pits. That is unfortunate. Oh, a wing change. Probably hit the wall coming out of the second chicane. That's gonna cost him. Let's go back here to spy. 3 laps to go. Spy and rotor. Just take this. Oh, and Dan retires. Dan just handed. Oh my word. Dan just retired. And I think what happened there. Yeah. Out of a Scotty. So if I'm not mistaken, that is the third car that Ascari has claimed for tonight. So anybody that is watching and do want to get involved with these guys, just some general rules. These guys do run on assist. Any assist that... Router's got a 20-second penalty. That's going to put a damper on his spirit. If Bonks can close up... 2 laps, maybe. We never know. Stranger things have happened. These guys do run assist. If you don't want to run assist, you don't have to. If you want to run full assist, you can. Catch them on Facebook. Max Energy Gaming Racing League. I think I'm speaking under correction now. The driver list for this league, these 10 races, 8 to go after this, is full. And Spy runs wide over there in the background. So if you do want to get involved for next season, have a chat to them. Have a chat to them early for the next game, and who knows, I could be mentioning your name on track. Hasan Roman. Let's see. Up on the inside. That's very dangerous. Pushes him wide. Championship is still very open. This is only race 2. So grab as much points as you possibly can. And capitalize on the next race. If this is not your strongest track, and yes, it's Monza, Temple of Speed, and you prefer a more technical track, Monaco, and I say Monaco with my eyes closed, yeah, I might just check out the calendar and see if Monaco's actually on here. But who knows, you could actually win and then put yourself further up on the standings. But in order to do that, you first have to finish. And on this track, finishing is easy. Just watch out for Ascari, Lisma 1 and Lisma 2. Router into the pits for a no change. I suppose it's a little bit of a cheeky one because Bongs is nowhere close to him. Where is Bongs coming? Bongs has had a fast lap and he's on pace. Nah, I think Router's got it covered. Unless, stranger things have happened. and your race winner Titus with a 124. Race pace. Let's just see what Router's doing. Bong set the fastest lap time. See, I think so. I do setting the fastest lap time on real F1. If you're in the top 10, gains you an extra point. So it helps. Every little bit helps. And Router with a 20-second penalty. Handed third place to Pongs. But there you have it. Your top 3. Titus by Pongs, Router, Tindo, Romeo, Inati. And that's the Renault. Very well done, guys. Titus, very well done on a that's going to be a copy strike. On a dominating performance. And that's it from me, guys. I will hopefully see you guys on Wednesday. Cheers, guys.